President Biden is hosting French President Emmanuel Macron for the first official state visit of his administration, and the White House is rolling out the red carpet. But underneath the surface, friction over the war in Ukraine and trade. Madeline Rivera has more from Washington.
A ceremony filled with pomp and pageantry as President Biden welcomes French President Emmanuel Macron. The White House decked to the nines for the United States' oldest ally.
It's an honor, a genuine honor to host you for the first state visit of my administration.
But beyond the festivities, the two leaders are set to discuss a slew of issues behind closed doors. At the top of the list, the war in Ukraine.
Since the very beginning of this war, we worked very hard together.
While NATO has maintained a united front against the Russian invasion, Europe is bearing the brunt of high energy prices and economic pain.
You have Europe that is bracing for the winter. Fears of a recession are far more acute over there. Given the war in Ukraine, the proximity to that war, than they are here in the United States.
Beneath the glitz, tensions are also simmering over the Inflation Reduction Act. Macron's government estimates the plan could cost the country 10 billion euros in investment and 10,000 jobs.
The $369 billion in that package for incentives for clean energy, to transition to clean energy. People in Europe like Macron and other leaders see that as remarkably protectionist.
Diplomatic discord between the two countries came out in the open a little more than a year ago. The U.S. and Britain announced a deal with Australia for nuclear-powered submarines, undermining a contract for France to sell diesel-powered submarines. President Biden later called the U.S. handling of the deal clumsy. The two leaders meet again this evening for a state dinner with a menu featuring Maine lobster, beef, and American cheeses. In Washington, Madeline Rivera, Fox News.